Top stories here at 6:48. The mall at Grease Ridge plans to reopen again today after it shut down early last night due to a disturbance. Police say officers responded to reports of a group of 25 minors refusing to leave the mall when asked by security. That was a little before 6:30.
Police do say that when they arrived, there were in fact many more kids there than they had expected, so they had to call in reinforcements for state police, county deputies, RPD, and Gates police, all consisting of this massive response. Nobody hurt here. The mall had to be cleared, and one minor was detained, then released to a parent. In a statement online, the mall says it closed officially at 6:20 due to kids, quote, violating the permanent curfew policy and causing a disturbance.
Rochester police still have not released the name publicly of the man shot and killed by one of their officers Christmas Eve morning, but we do know the PAB, Police Accountability Board, has launched its independent investigation into the shooting. Chief David Smith said more information would be coming out at some point later this week when we heard from him Sunday, but no update yet. Officers responded to reports of a man with a handgun Sunday on Murray Street. They say the man in his 40s tried to flee and they gave chase. At one point, they say he pulled out what appeared to be a handgun and an officer shot him. He died at the hospital.
Happening today, workers with the unions representing caregivers and service workers at URMC will vote on the tentative deal officially reached last week for a new contract. This new agreement comes after 4 long months of negotiations and a 17-hour strike. Union leaders say the details of the agreement will only be made public if it is ratified.
Let's take a look at your forecast halfway through the week here with James. The radar right now around the Rochester area, patchy rain. You think this will be more widespread later?
Yeah, you don't have to look too far to find where the heavy stuff is. Just south of Buffalo, we've got a big splosh of green and yellow.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. It's heading in our direction. That will push right up into Monroe County and Rochester over the next couple hours. So you're probably good from 7 to 10, 7 to 11 a.m. But then by noontime and then into the afternoon, that chance of rain goes to about 100 as we get heavy rain through the region. So expect that. Don't be surprised by just a near washout of an afternoon for you. We've talked about this the past couple days. This has been expected. No surprises here. We'll take a look at the 8-day that does peer into the weekend at the end of the show. Brennan?
All right, James, see you in a couple of minutes for that part of the forecast. For now, wet roads, yes, this morning. 10 minutes to go until 7. Sunrise traffic out on the west side. Still watching that issue. Crash reported at Howard Road and 490 near Gates Chili, the high school there just off the expressway. We'll check your morning drive again when we see you during CBS Mornings at 7:25. In the Finger Lakes, the level 3 sex offender has been arrested again, the 3rd time this month. That's Paul Gadrell, charged with public lewdness in the 1st degree and endangering the welfare of a child. We heard about this from last Friday. Ontario County deputies say Gadrell exposed himself to a 7-year-old girl on State Route 364 in Canandaigua. He was arrested for 2 similar cases earlier this month. Deputies say he was also spotted near Eastview Mall and surrounding businesses on the 6th. And anyone who was around then may have had a similar experience with him. They want you to give them a call. A man is seriously injured after a shooting here in the city yesterday. That happened around 3:30 in the afternoon at North Goodman and Deeringer. Police say the victim, 45 years old, was shot inside of a car, and that vehicle was riddled with bullets. He did go to the hospital and is expected to survive. No arrests have been made. If you have any leads that can help with that shooting case, please call 911.
Deputies with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office are investigating vandalism at Highland Park over the Christmas holiday. Around 1 Monday afternoon, deputies say they responded to a call from a parks employee who found graffiti spray painted on the stage of the Highland Bowl. It is described as a pro-Palestinian message, and the Sheriff's Office says there will be more patrols in the area for the time being.
Developing overseas, the U.S. did carry out new retaliatory airstrikes in Iraq targeting Iranian-backed militias. The bombs hit 3 targets, including a warehouse believed to hold explosive drones used by the militias to target and attack American troops.
An update now on the deadly outbreak of canine parvovirus at the Rochester Animal Services Shelter on Verona Street.
It's bad there, a highly contagious virus that spreads rapidly among unvaccinated dogs. The intestinal tract and bone marrow are the most affected. Shelter officials say at least 10 of their dogs have died because of the virus, first detected last week at the shelter. News 8 also heard from a local animal advocate who's been working with shelter staff to place remaining dogs that are healthy into temporary or even forever homes. Over the weekend, about 15 of them were moved to the Wyoming and Erie counties branches of the SPCA.
All right, well, now that you're done with all your holiday celebrations, maybe tired of that shedding Christmas tree, how do you get rid of it? Well, families in the city, you can retire that tree, put it out on the curb on your trash pickup day. That officially started tomorrow. For free, you can drop them off at the county's Eco Park as well, and every town and village has its own free drop-off location as well. We have a full list available for you on rochesterfirst.com, and remember, take off all the decorations first. They might be putting them through the wood chipper.
Yep. Several members of Rochester City Council are calling on the governor to enroll the state in the Summer Electronic Benefit Transfer Program for kids. This is known as Summer EBT. That program, set to launch in the new year, works to help struggling families battle food insecurity. Councilmember Mike Patterson says in a statement, the Northeast District of the city is home to some of the most underserved people, not only in the state, but all throughout the U.S. In a letter to the governor, they say they want her to announce her intent to enroll the state in the program before the January 1st deadline.
All right, let's go inside that huddle now, where Gabe Davis might not quite be the breakout player this season the Bills had hoped for, but this year he's still got about 3 games, 100 yards, 4 in fact without a catch.
He has still had an instrumental role in the offense week in, week out. The team has praised Davis's mindset and attitude, really when it comes to blocking. Saturday against the Chargers, Davis had a breakout night catching. He had 4 of those for 130 yards. His QB Josh Allen was also very impressed with his ability to rise up when he's called upon.
The mental toughness on that kid to not get down and not let that beat him down, it's very impressive. You know, he works hard, doesn't complain, he just keeps doing his job. Opportunity finds him. But I thought all of our receivers made plays.
When you do things the right way and you keep it about the team, which Gabe has, he hasn't had the touches, call it, over the last couple of weeks, but he's blocked well. He's been in the right spots, and he just stayed with it. And the ball finds you when you do things the right way, and I'm extremely proud of him for it. It's a credit to him. It's a credit to his week-to-week approach.
The Bills have been all over the place in prime time, 4 o'clock kickoffs. They're back at 1 o'clock this weekend. The Patriots coming to Orchard Park, and we'll see how that shakes up the playoff standings just 2 weeks to go in the regular season. That forecast Sunday, mid-30s and cloudy to close out the year. Today, rain.
Yeah, not too bad. No, not bad at all. Finishing off the year, I think Bills favored by 12 points right now against the Patriots. So.
Hey,
look at that.
You know, anything could happen. Clearly, they've already come back enough for some of those Bills Mafia fans who were really sweating this season.
Sure. And lost the Patriots 2 months ago. So.
And the Patriots beat the Broncos this past week.
Your Broncos.
Yeah, yikes. So they're both teams coming off a win. We've got rain today, 50 degrees, very, very warm. Still warm tonight, scattered showers tomorrow, scattered showers again on Friday, but a little bit less in intensity, and you see the numbers just go down and down. Back to average where we should be. Saturday, a couple of snow showers around, but really nothing accumulating. We'll call that a couple of flurries here and there. And then we wrap it up, 2023 on Sunday. That's a normal up and down temperature, 20s to 30s, mostly cloudy to start off the year. And then off and running. January looks pretty quiet, at least first couple of days there.
Honestly, incredible. The year has gone by so quickly.
These snowplow drivers got all of us to pay for the season. They're just like here with their money. That does it for us here at Sunrise. We'll see you back here in 30 minutes.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your morning with us, everyone.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on rochesterfirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.